Hello everybody. Figure I'd do a quick video. Kind of show you my new seed starting setup that I have this year, because I have two new little helpers, two little kitties that will help a little too much. So I had to get a grow tent to protect them. The plants, not the cats. And I'm doing a little system check because things hold heat in there a little too well, so I wanna be sure. If you hear that, that's one of them. They like to climb on top of the grow tent. But like I was saying, I'm trying to work out all the bugs, make sure everything is running well when I start my actual seeds, because that's coming up. So let me not put my hand in front of the camera. Let me switch you guys around and give you a little tour. Here's one of the little helpers. She loves being on the tent. Her sister's around here somewhere. Maybe she'll show up throughout this video. So yeah, I have no words. Oh, you can see that there's the other one. She's right there. Anyways, let's focus on this. This is a 5x5, 5x5 by 6 feet tall grow tent. And as you can hear, one of the two fans that I have in here is on, and it looks like the exhaust fan is on. So I'll first take you on a grand tour of the outside, which, well, there's most of it, and gotta have the Christmas tree and stuff. This room is kind of like my basement because I don't have one. But we got this port right here. This one I have, and I'll show you this when we get inside, is the fan that it sucks in cooler air inside of here. And then that's a screen to help let the cold air in. And it has another vent down here. Oh, and the second one is up there. My little helpers. And right here, this is the exhaust port, I guess you can call it. It's what exhausts all the hot air. Yes, they are a big distraction. So that's basically the tent in itself outside. It's not too exciting. More exciting stuff is inside, and I'll bring you on in there next. Alright, now we're inside. I'll try to talk a little bit as loud as I can. The fans are on right now, and the cats are going nuts up on top of the roof. So right here is my exhaust fan. It's 6 inches, and this one actually has a control box outside. That's what this wire is, and it'll kick in when the temperature gets above 72 degrees. And then once it gets below that, it shuts off. And then this is where the cold air comes comes in, or the air that's from outside. It's on right now. And I have that one snaked all the way out here. And this also is a 6-inch fan. Unfortunately, I did not get the one where I could have it plugged into that fan's control box to control it, but there's ways around that. And then I also, oh, I can give louder again. This one went on. And at night I have this little space heater on. And we try to, I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn off these fans. They're getting a bit loud. All right, there. It's much better now. We just still have the cats up here. Where was I? Oh yeah, space heater. And then at night I have the space heater on, and I have both the space heater and this fan controlled with this guy, and they are both plugged in to here. So when this gets above 72, that'll kick this on, and when the temperature in here gets below, what was 68 degrees, then the space heater will kick on. And then this one's not plugged into anything anymore. This was for the heating mat. This one is covered over this plant here, because this is the area where I'm most concerned about the temperature, and it is at 74.1. So then, in these lights, they obviously produce a buttload of heat, and that's the reason for all of this. And I found that as long as I can keep the room, the outside room, between 60 and 65, right around there, the exhaust fan and that fan have no problems keeping the grow tent around 72 degrees. It's when it gets closer to 70 degrees that it has a little problem with that. So what I've been doing, I've been opening up the window and just kind of trying to drop the temperature down a little bit. But it also hasn't been very warm outside. I mean, I don't think for as long as I've been growing these guys, the outside temperature hasn't gotten anywhere, you know, within the 60s. So it's kind of an unusual situation this year. Next year, it may be more normal or a little bit warmer than average. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because I think I'm going to have to upgrade this exhaust fan from a 6-inch to an 8-inch exhaust fan to basically double the amount of air that gets sucked out of here at one time. So hopefully that'll help maintain the temperature in here. And obviously, as you can see, I have started. These are my 8/16s. I started kind of to help test the system out. Which I'm actually kind of surprised they all germinated. Mainly because, and it pains me to say this, but I did not take care of these 8/16 seeds very well last year. Or I should say, those are for my 2020 pumpkin. So it spent a whole entire summer in my one lawn closet that I have that's in this room, which is not air conditioned. So it saw the nice summer temperature. So they got hot during the summer, but they all did germinate. And it's really hard. Let me turn these lights off so you can get a better look at them. But they're all doing pretty decent. I don't know. This is nothing to worry about. These leaves look beautiful. And this also might be just from being abused temperature-wise for a full year. And if I were to take 2 of these out to the pumpkin patch, it'd obviously be those 2, because even though these leaves don't mean much, they're the birdiest. And the reason why, obviously, I started these seeds was to see how the plants would react and be able to see what I needed to adjust and kind of essentially just learn from this new growing situation, which I learned a lot, and nothing major. I think the biggest thing that I learned was when I started these guys is I just put a cover over, a styrofoam cover over there while they were, for the first 3 days. But at nighttime, it had troubles keeping the temperature up between, around 80-85, like I like to have it when I germinate. So when it's go time, I'm going to put a comforter over all the pots so that it can help keep the heat in, and I'll probably keep the outside room warmer than I typically would for the first 2 days. And I think if I do that, I'll get these guys popping out of the pots faster. These took about 4 days, and again, was that because the seeds were abused temperature-wise for the past year, or was it the temperature flux, between being at good temperature at night, during the day, and down into the 70s, low 70s at night? Or could have been a combination of the two. So I think where I was trying to go with that is I'm going to put a comforter over the pots, and that'll help hold the heat in. And I am starting the way I started these guys was much different than I have in years past, and I'll go over that on seed starting day when that comes, which is fastly approaching. I'm planning on starting my seeds probably the 12th in the evening after work, so which is next week already. So anyways, I'm rambling, so I'm gonna stop now, but I just wanted to kind of show you my new setup because of my 2 little helpers that I have. And if you have any questions about anything that I have in here about my new growth station, I guess you can call it, just leave comments down below, and I'll rather answer them there, or when on seed starting day, I'll answer them then. But until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye-bye.